Hey guys, my name is Bridget and today I'm going to be doing the bookworm tag. I was tagged by Jess on Goodreads. She let me know about the tag and I was like, sure, I'll do it. So here I am, filming the bookworm tag. So let's get started. The first question is, if you could have one fictional person, animal, or thing, what would it be? By have, do you mean like have as in be like together, or like have as in I possess you? That's an interesting question. William Herondale? Percy Jackson? I was like, demigod powers? Is that an acceptable answer? The next question is, what would be the best fictional world to live in? Okay, so none of these are good. Not that one. Not that one. I'm going to go for an obvious one for this one, and that is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. If I could go to Hogwarts, I wouldn't be here. I'd be at Hogwarts. So you would never see me again. Okay, let's go. Bye. Seriously, if I could go anywhere, I'd go to Hogwarts. This isn't a joke. This is serious stuff. I bet a ton of you would go too. We could all meet up at Hogwarts. Let's just do that. Question 3. If you could rewrite the end of a book, what book would it be? Do I need to explain myself for this one? I don't think so. Question 4. What series did you love at first but hate towards the end? The Vampire Diaries series by L.J. Smith. Not that I hate it now, it's just that I started it and then I was going to watch the TV show after I started reading it. And then they were nothing alike, and I really loved the TV show, so I was like, why am I still reading the books? Because they just kept going on, and I liked the story, like I can still remember reading it and everything. And I got up to this book. I know there's a lot left that are still coming out, I think, or something like that. There's still books coming out, I think. But I remember the series just went on, and I don't know. I don't think I would be able to get back into it just because I love the TV show so much that it's so different that I don't know. I don't think I would be able to get back into it while watching the TV show. But I was really into it when I first started, and then I just started watching the TV show and it was like, oh yeah, I really love this. So this year. Question 5. What is your favorite movie, TV show soundtrack and book to movie or TV adaptation? I love a couple soundtracks, and I'm just going to mention all of them that I can think of right now. But first, any of the Twilight soundtrack, I love that. That is really good stuff. I really like the Imitation Game soundtrack. I really like that. I'm reading it right now, and that's a long process. But I really do like that soundtrack. And then the third one was not a book, but the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack. That is top notch. If you haven't heard it, I don't know what you're doing with your life. That soundtrack is life. I love that soundtrack. It's just, I love listening to it. It makes me just want to dance and everything. Question 6. What book did you not expect to love as much as you did? When I started reading The Selection by Kiera Cass, I did not expect to love this book at all. I was like, yeah, it's going to be girls competing for Prince's Love, sort of like The Bachelor. That's all I knew. But I really did enjoy this book, and I don't even know why. It was just really fun to read, and I do have a review of it if you want to go check that out and see exactly how I thought of it. But I did really enjoy this book, and I highly recommend it if you want something fun and quick to read. Question 7. If you had to burn one book, what book would it be? I don't condone the burning of books, but you know, if I had to choose one, I would choose The Goddess Test by Amy Carter. This book just wasn't for me. I didn't like it at all. I read it in a day, and I just really didn't like it. I expected so much more from this book. Because I was like, Greek gods, I'm so excited. And I don't know if I was expecting too much like the Percy Jackson books, but I just really didn't like this book at all. I have no books other than this one that I really didn't like. So this one would be burned. I'm sorry if you like this book. I just really didn't. Question 8. If you had to kill 2 evil characters, who would they be? Had to kill 2 evil characters. Let's go. Rule number 1. The King from the Throne of Glass series. Can we please kill him? Please? Can that be a thing? And I would kill Valentine from City of Bones, because even though he was a good villain, I would kill him. And probably his son too, you know. Question 9. If you were stuck in the Lotus Casino from the Percy Jackson series, which 2 characters would be your tag-alongs? So I don't know if they have to be Percy Jackson characters, But if they did, I'd be choosing Percy Jackson and Nico D'Angelo. I love both of them. Yes. If they didn't have to be Percy Jackson characters, I would still choose Percy Jackson, but I would also choose William Herondale. And Jem, if I could. Jem Carstairs. They're all amazing. Let me have them. Question 10. So you are going on a long trip in a submarine. Reading is going to be your main priority for this trip, naturally. So you take a stack of books to keep you busy. What books do you take? I take my whole TBR books. I take all of those so I can read those, which if you have not watched my TBR, I will link it on the screen and in the description if you want to go check that out. But I would like to bring, not Alan Turing and the Enigma because that's pretty long, and even though I have a lot of time on submarine, I think that would just make me have too many thoughts and I would have like a headache from being on a boat the whole time. So probably A Darker Shade of Magic if I haven't finished it, The Red Pyramid, Boys Are Dogs if I haven't finished it. Just anything I really am feeling in the mood to read at that time. Filming this in the fast. Like I'm filming this the day after I filmed my TBR for April. So I haven't read any of those books yet, and you guys are probably like, what are you doing, Bridget? Why haven't you read any of these? But by your time, I probably have read most of these. So I don't really know. Just whatever I'm really feeling in the mood to read. It depends. If I haven't finished those books, I'm reading those. But other than that, I don't know, just whatever I'm planning on reading next, which I don't know, because I haven't read those ones yet. You'll see in like my April wrap-up. Question 11. What book has been on your wish list for a while now? The top two would probably be Terrifier by Sarah J. Maas and Vicious by V.E. Schwab. Because I just really want those two books really bad right now. Question 12. Who do you tag? I tag Ben from Bangity Bangsters tag, Emma from Emma Books, Sam from Empty Inkpot, Peter from Platinum Smith, Paige from Enchantology, Courtney from Book Escapism, and Sam from Novels and Nonsense. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video, which will be up on Wednesday. Bye! Oh, and I have to pick another one. Chapter 10, yeah. One sec. Let me go get my wish list of books.